I'm live, despite being dead tired, and I don't have caffeine because I'm fucking lazy and didn't fill up my cup. But who cares, man? Who cares? We're gonna watch this video. We're gonna hang out. She released it like an hour ago on Zepla HQ. It's like a 20-minute recap of everything that they just talked about in the live letter this morning around, I think it was like 7 a.m. Eastern or something like that. And yeah, there's quite a bit, and I think there's also a little bit of controversy. Like, some people aren't too happy about a couple things. Like I heard something about Savage, like normal mode delayed a week apart from Savage release, and like something like that. And I hear some people aren't too happy about that. Personally, I don't really care. Just wait until you find out about relics. Yeah, I heard the relics are gonna be tied to Hildibrand. I'll let her talk about it, and then I'll give my take.
Hey Buns, today I just want to do a quick recap of the first live letter about patch 6.2. Now, patch 6.2 is scheduled to come out in late August. We don't have an exact date yet, but we did find out today that it will be late August. And there will be another live letter between now and then that's going to give us more information.
I can't watch these live letters, man. It's just too early in the morning.
We just had part 1, and we learned a lot of exciting stuff, and I can't wait to get into it in case you weren't able to watch it live. I'm going to go over all the main points and main things that we learned here now. But very quickly, I want to talk about patch 6.18, which is going to release this upcoming Tuesday, July 5th. Now, it is going to bring...
Dude, it's about time. Wait, there's a new season?
It's different from a season. PvP series, which involves, you know, the series Mom Stones, that whole window of release.
Oh.
That is going to stay the same until patch 6.2, which we expect, like I said.
So I'd imagine the season is like, or you can rank up the diamond or crystal, whatever it's called. And the series is just for all the rewards that everyone can get, right? Okay, makes sense.
Also, the PvP mode Rival Wings will return in patch 6.2.
Oh, damn, it's been a long time, dude. We haven't had that in a while.
Concerns Crystalline Conflict and ranking up in Crystalline Conflict. That will end on Tuesday. We're going to have Season 2 begin on this upcoming Tuesday. So if you want to get the season-specific ranking rewards like adventure plates, possibly titles, then you want to get that done, rank up over the weekend, get it done before Tuesday when the new season begins. Also, there will be a 24-hour maintenance prior to the release of patch 6.18 this upcoming Tuesday. So
oh no,
and have a day off for July 4th and wanted to sit home and play Apollo's 14. Unfortunately, that is a no-go.
I mean, that's all right. I'm just gonna look at some fireworks, whatever. It's all good.
Outside. It's like grill on July 4th. The title for this patch is Buried Memory, and there will be new main story quests, which they obviously can't say much about in a live letter, but they did show us a couple of mysterious screenshots, and we know that there will be a new main story quest dungeon called the Fell Court of Troya. They showed us a couple screenshots of it, and chat asked if the first one was Yoshi's
touch grass. Oh no.
Like, do they think that Square Enix just keeps him in the dungeon and like pulls him out?
This kind of reminds me of the Hydra instance. Like, it's like a dungeon in like Halatali.
Like, do they think that
or like the Relic in the Realm
in
Reborn
the dungeon and like pulls him out to work on the board of directors and work on the Final Fantasy 16?
GM jail.
Another screenshot of the dungeon and
oh my god, dude. Okay, so like I've mentioned this before, but in the last like week or two, I've been watching a lot of Castlevania, and oh my god, man, like this all started because Sarah got me into this game. It's like a survival game, V Rising, and it's like vampire, like it's a vampire aesthetic, and they have vampire characters, and it's Victorian Gothic. It's cool as fuck, right? And like it like reminded me how much I like vampires and shit, and like all that mythology. I think it's super cool, bro. This looks exactly like Dracula's castle. It looks exactly like it. You fucking bastard! I'm having a discussion here, and you're interrupting my react. But anyway, yeah, this looks exactly like fucking. Like this looks exactly like Dracula's castle, man. That's fucking awesome. I love it.
HP said that is where the GMs live. That is where they are before they go to work.
In Dracula's castle?
Trial, of course, with a normal and an extreme version. There's nothing that they can tell us about that besides give a PowerPoint slide with a bunch of question marks on it and know the number of questions.
Dude, I love seeing this slide, man. Can you guys guess why? I'm kind of in the way, but like every time I see this slide, I'm just like, yeah.
The number of letters in the name
no, well, fuck, I couldn't really show you.
Don't even try to work that one out. The Tataru's Grand Adventure side quest series will continue, and it will now require you to complete the Void Arc quest line, the Shadow of Miyok quest line, which totally doesn't mean that Tantaru's a void set. We're gonna find out Tantaru lore in the void arc.
Speaking of Tataru, have you guys done the new Tataru quests or whatever? I haven't even started that. Is that worth starting? I mean, I feel like if you just want content to do, it's definitely worth starting. But like, what exactly is it? Like, do you get like rewards or anything like? Like, is there anything that really makes it worth doing? Yo, Drax, buddy, thanks for the 7 months of Prime. Thank you, gamer. I really appreciate that. It's a waste of time. It takes like 30 minutes. Oh, worth starting for sure, I'd say. Okay. No, what the fuck? Tataru's grand endeavor, bro. I mean, at least it's something, right? 30 minutes is 30 minutes. Dude, I've been doing a lot of fucking anima quests for like relics and shit. I've been trying to keep myself busy. Dude, man, I thought they were gonna unlock the fucking tier, man. Are they not unlocking the savage tier? I heard they were gonna unlock it. But I've been hearing otherwise today. We'll see that.
With patch 6.2, we are also going to get the new Savage rating tier, which is Pandemonium Abyssos. I'm super happy about this. Like, people who cleared the Savage tier a while ago were pretty happy to finally be able to hop back into rating again. But this time they're going to do things a little bit different. So normally,
okay,
the raid tier normal mode and Savage comes out on the same day. But this time they are going to delay the release of Savage by a week.
Okay, can someone confirm this for me? Because I want to make sure I'm not fucking going crazy here. On the last tier, right, or I guess the current tier right now, did the savage and the normal mode have a week apart? They were separated by like a week or two. No, am I tripping here? I swear they were, right? Yes. Okay. And do they always do that with the very first tier? 2 weeks, right? I feel like they always do. X.0 always has the separation. Okay, so it's always okay, because I was talking with someone about it yesterday and I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, dude, don't they always separate it? It's just for the first tier and it's 2 weeks. Okay, but they don't do it afterwards. Oh shit, dude, I've been playing for so long and I couldn't even remember that. I was so sure that every single tier they separated it. So when I read this, I was like, wait, isn't it always like that? I'm tripping, bro. Jeez.
And this is a fantastic change because it means people who would normally try to go for a week 1 clear or world first.
2 weeks was too long. No, I feel like 2 weeks is actually perfectly fine for an expansion release, because the expansion is releasing. You know, like, you got to get through the MSQ. Now you don't really got to do that anymore. You just got to do the side quest for the raids, because you're probably most likely already at level cap and able to unlock it. But 2 weeks, I think it's perfectly reasonable for catching up to the raid. If I didn't have those 2 weeks, I would have not made it this time around. I swear to God. Like last year, without those 2 weeks, I would not have made it to raid, because I was fucking doing a stupid new game plus and I was rushing it, man. I gotta do that shit again. But I gotta pace myself because I was rushing for raid and it was a fucking waste of time. I gotta do that shit again. And like, for realsies.
Poggers, they are going to have a week delay, so that way they're going to be able to enjoy the story, the main story, when it comes out on patch day, even enjoy the raid story and not feel rushed to get through it as quickly as possible, have some more time to gear up. And in future patches, I think when there might be some tuning changes to jobs, then they'll have more time to adjust to that.
Okay, so I did see a couple things on Twitter today talking about this, and some people aren't very happy because they feel like that 1 week delay in between the two, it kind of like makes it easy. It kind of ruins blind prog a bit, or it ruins the fun of like prepping before a savage drop or whatever, right? Like, it gives people too much time to practice or some shit. I don't know. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. But I can see where they're coming from, right? Because you kind of have to rush it, and you don't have very much time. Or this is like in the context of world racing, right? Like, you got to rush it, and you don't have much time to really understand the mechanics in the normal mode. So like, you basically learn everything in Savage. You're just kind of zerging through normal mode. So most of your blind prog is through Savage, while you can probably take a lot from normal mode if you had more time to really analyze these mechanics. But I mean, even so, like, they do a pretty good job of implementing harder mechanics in Savage that aren't really, you know, like that easy to do once you've done normal, if that makes sense. It's I don't think it's that big a deal. I feel like it's kind of like blown up a bit on Twitter. I've been seeing a lot about it on Twitter, but I don't think it's that bad. At least it's only 1 week. I think it's an alright change personally. I think it's fine. It gives people some time to I mean, if these people exist, right, which I'd imagine they do, it gives people some time to go through the story and like, or if they really want to like learn the mechanics or whatever, it gives them enough time to do all that. But I don't really think it's gonna matter too much with my group, because the way my group never really we never really world prog or world race anyway. The way we do it, we always try to at least get a week one clear of every single fight in the tier. We try to clear the tier in one week. But what we do is we wait for the racers to get super ahead, and then we steal all their strats, and then we clear on regular hours. Like, we'll just raid like 4 or 5 days that week, 3 hours per day, using strats that we saw from the world racers. Like, if you want to be efficient with it and not pull your hair out blind progging racing like that, just steal strats, man. It's not that hard. Just raid in the evening like everyone else, and just steal strats. It's not that bad.
But they did also say that this is a test run. They're going to see how this goes, monitor player feedback, and if it goes well, they'll keep doing it. But if it goes horribly, then they probably won't do the next Savage tier that way. But
I don't think it's going to go horribly at all.
They're going to be happy about this.
I think so too, yeah.
Shot of the new Pandemonium
Thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry if I'm missing chat a little bit.
I guess it's webs and ectoplasm around. I guess they took it out of Toto-Rack and had to put it somewhere. And as for job adjustments and tuning, there will be some PvE and PvP adjustments, but the major changes that have been announced for Astrologian and Dragoon are not coming in patch 6.2. They're going to come at a later date.
They're changing Dragoon? Why would they change Dragoon? I mean, I can see why they would change Astrologian, but Dragoon? They're going to remove the job? No, man. I just picked it up again and it feels fucking awesome. Oh, Christ. Dragoon getting overhauled? Fuck. I actually kind of don't want it to get overhauled, dude. I like it a lot right now. Like, I like it a lot right now. It's 1 a.m., so I'm gonna head to bed. Yo, Pine, take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Be safe, gamer. But yeah, I think Dragoon is perfectly fine right now. I think Astro does need some attention on the other hand. Astro's a bit... Dude, it's not very, like... It's not very easy to jump into it as someone who's not very familiar with I don't even want to say healer, dude. I feel like the majority of the healers are fairly easy to get into, while Astro is fucking gigabrain. Like, come on, man. Yo, Brit, buddy, thanks for the 6 months to Prime. I appreciate the reset, man. Welcome back. Thank you. They've implied they will be making the GCD combo simpler. How much simpler does it have to be, right? Are they just gonna make it a 3 GCD? Oh man, a 3 GCD combo. I feel like the 5 GCD makes it unique. You know, I kind of like it. If you want some pro Dragoon opinions, Whoops posted that they need some changes. Okay, I'd be interested to see a Dragoon mains take on the whole thing, because
apparently there was too much that was needed. There was too much for them to do to fit into the...
Too much? Oh, this is going to be a major one, man.
I've spoken to don't seem to think that their job really needs significant changes, but in the past, Yoshi P has said that they have determined that the Dragoon job is too busy and it needs to cut down on button bloat. This is something that has some Dragoon players concerned, as they're relatively happy with the current state of their job, but we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I guess we really just will have to see, because like I will agree that the job can at times feel very busy, especially during burst windows where all your off GCDs are back, and you have oh my god, especially this one Life of the Dragon window with like raid buffs up, and you also have during this window you also can land 2 warm wind thrusts under raid buffs. Bro, and you have like a million jumps, and you have to life surge the full thrust or the heavens thrust, dude. That's the best part. I agree. I think that's the best part, bro. It feels so good. It's not easy. Like, you do have to be a little skilled to, or at least familiar with, you know, the job to land that properly, but it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I sweat harder on Dragoon than I do any other melee. Like, I mained Reaper this tier, but within the last 2 weeks, I've been taking Dragoon into like Aglaya, and I know Aglaya isn't like the best, you know, test of skill, but I've just been bored. So like, I'll do my weeklies in there, and I've also been farming for some glamour, and I've been taking in Dragoon, and I sweat, bro. I sweat on Dragoon harder than I do on any other job, and it's because there's so much coming up all the time, and dude, it feels good, man. It feels good. I kind of wanted to do more damage. Like, I kind of really wanted to do more damage, But then that creates a thing where it's like, but now Reaper's supposed to be the hard-hitting, maiming DPS. Yeah, I guess, but like, dude, Dragoon, man. Dragoon's nice.
In future live letters, what they actually plan to do with it. Dragoons can unclench their cheeks for now, at least. Well, I mean, not all the way. I guess half, you can half clench cheeks. They've announced the new Unreal trial for patch 6.2, and it is...
Let's fucking go, baby! Let's go, man! I heard about this, dude. Oh my god! I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. Bless, dude. I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna drop King Mog, bro. They're gonna drop King Mogumog and no one's gonna do it. I'm not gonna be able to get my weeklies done. I'm gonna hate my life. It's gonna be like mental roulette all over again, but this time it's fucking level 90 people who don't know what they're doing. It's gonna be terrible. But they picked Sephiroth. My man, I'm so excited, bro. The music, the fight, can't fucking wait.
Yes, I'm super excited because it's one of my favorite fights in the whole game.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be so bad in PF, man. It's gonna be a mess, but it's gonna be perfect stream content, dude. I'm not gonna have to do mental roulette anymore, man. I'll just do Unreal. I'll just stream Unreal. I'll be like the Lama Todd of Unreal. Yeah, helping people clear Sephiroth Unreal. Oh no.
This is a fight that I tanked when I was brand new to the game, and I was maining tank at the time, and it was just such an incredible experience and such a feeling of accomplishment because it was not an easy fight. Though
I love it, man.
A couple of concerns because people in the chat during the stream were calling me an FF boomer because back in my day,
get used to it.
Like, I feel like it's
of course it was
as hard as it was when I did it because Yoshi P did say that, you know, the Earthshaker mechanic where two people get targeted.
Yeah.
You know how that had proximity damage with it. Like if you're too...
They've removed the proximity damage. I didn't know they actually did that. I would just pop faint. Okay, so like this was actually such an L mechanic for Melee because two people got marked with Earthshaker and they would have to drop it on the sides, right? And then the group would have to stand in the center so they didn't get hit. But Melee had to back the fuck up or they would die, right? So it was pretty bad. So like while they did take this out, I feel like this is more quality of life than anything, right? This isn't necessarily difficulty. This is just a pain in the ass for Melee. The casters, it's irrelevant, right? But for Melee, it's like, okay, I guess I gotta get off the boss. You know, it sucks. So this is better. This is better. It's not really a bad change.
Close to the person who got targeted with an Earthshaker, you're gonna die probably. Well, they removed that proximity damage.
It should still hurt though. It really should still hurt.
We're melting during the ad phase.
That was good.
Make adjustments to that.
Dude, the whole party would melt during ad phase because the group would fucking kill the ads so fast they would just blow up all at the same time. And the healers would be like, stop! Hold the DPS! They would start panicking. It was funny as fuck, man. They better not, man. I don't want them to fucking nerf the ads. Come on.
So that tanks won't take too much damage. And I got really upset about this because I was a new tank at the time. I did not really know what I was doing that well. And if I could have
the
handled it, I
Cockma.
don't think anybody could handle
Dude, the
it.
Cockmas would punch you so hard. That shit hurt.
They made a change to the Sephiroth fight and Titan and a couple other fights where, like, if you get knocked off the arena, then you cannot be rezzed. And that's one of the things that made Sephiroth such a high-stakes fight. Because there are times when if you fall off,
don't fucking fall.
You're not coming back. Like, that's it. So,
yeah.
They have changed that in the current live version of Sephiroth, and I wonder if it's going to be like that in Unreal 2. My guess is
of
probably,
course,
which is honestly, in my opinion, a little bit lame. But.
Yeah, man. Okay, listen, I feel her. It definitely is a little lame, but it's for the best. It's for the best because it's shit like that. It's shit like that that makes people not want to queue back in for the fight. You know, it's like, oh, I don't want to fucking do that fight because I have to play so perfect. And if I fall off the arena once, I'm fucked, you know, and then I look like a dumbass. And you can really just like say one thing to dismiss their entire argument. And it's simply get good and stop dying and falling off. But like, I think it's still for the best. I do think it's way more fun though, when you only have one chance, right? And if you get knocked off, you're screwed. I'm going to miss that.
That's just my opinion. Okay. They've also announced some planned adjustments to critical and direct hit because there are skills that guarantee critical and direct hits. And so if you have a job that uses those skills, then if you get a buff that increases your crit or direct hit rate, then it seems kind of useless. So they want to...
Yeah, I've been running into this problem with Dragoon recently where like Litany will be up and then Life Surge will be up for my Heaven's Thrust. And it's like, This is a wasted GCD under Litany. Like, at the end of the day, Litany is still RNG. Especially on War. Yeah, I can imagine on War as well with fucking enter release. Oh, man. Direct hits are already fucking useless. The reason crit is still good on, or like the crit substat, right, is still good on Warrior is because not only does it increase critical hit rate, but it increases critical damage. So crit is still like the best for Warrior, right? But direct hit doesn't increase direct hit damage. It's just rate. So direct hit is fucking utterly useless on Warrior, and it's a shame. But raid buffs like Litany and Chain don't fucking work the same as substats. So it's just a mess. But if they do that, that's going to be really fucking nice. Yeah, Samurai as well. Oh my God. Samurai is part of the Warrior team, dude. Hey, man. It's going to happen to more jobs. I just know it.
Implement adjustments here that they're going to talk about more in the next live letter. We are going to be getting some new Hildibrand quests with patch 6.25. Now, that's not with the main patch, but in a minor patch that will release a little while after 6.2. And there's also going to be the new Relic weapon quest in patch 6.25 as well. And when this was first announced in my stream, we all thought it was a joke. We all thought it was a meme because it's
Hildibrand.
so unexpected and so crazy and so out of left field. Like, and never in a million years would I have guessed that, in fact, the Relic weapon quest line for this expansion is going to be tied into Hildibrand side quests. So yes, the new weapon enhancement quests, aka Relic quests, are going to be unlocked in somehow further Hildibrand adventures.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I don't think I'm... Okay, the reason why I say that is because I don't really think I'm annoyed or upset like some people are. But I also don't think I'm like super happy about it, right? Because I kind of liked Hildibrand being its own side quest that I can enjoy. But like, I feel like if I have to constantly, the thing is, the Relic quests are always such a grind, man. It's always such a grind and it hurts, you know? So like, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but me, I usually start to resent the Relic grind. Like last expansion, dude, I hated the Relic grind, man. I didn't like Bosja. I didn't like Delubrum. I didn't like any of that stuff. I mean, I did like the lost action system, but I didn't really like the design of Bosja. I did like aesthetically. I thought the fights were okay. They were fun and they were chaotic as fuck, and that's cool. But oh god, dude, I hated going to Gongos. It looked like shit. It was a depressed little beach. And then and then Bosja was like war and like fucking flaming Magitech, and it's just dude, it's I liked Eureka's aesthetic more, you know. So I thought they were just gonna do that again, but like I was, you know, crossing my fingers. Hopefully they make it pretty this time. But so I think I'm happy to not have Bosja again, but at the same time, Hildibrand, man, I don't know if that should be the one for Relic. That's a bit of a shock. I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is. At least now everyone can enjoy Hildibrand. But what's gonna happen is people are probably gonna skip it, man. Or like, what does this mean for the actual story of Hildibrand? Because they put a lot of effort into the storytelling for Hildibrand, and is the Relic questline gonna mess it up, right? I actually didn't. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This might come as a surprise, but I kind of skipped all of the Bosja quest lines, so or the Queen quest line or whatever. So I don't know if it was good or bad, but yeah. The thing is, like, I feel like that might happen with the Hildibrand quest now since they're tied to the Relic, because I'm just there to get Skipper cancel hard. It's because I'm just there to get the Relic, bro. I'm just there to get the fucking Relic, you know? So like, it's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. I don't want to skip it in the future, but like, I can't guarantee it, you know?
These are the legendary Manderville weapons. Yes.
No, and another thing is the Manderville weapons, bro. They better not be like joke weapons, because the Relic weapons are supposed to look good, man. They're good looking weapons. They're always really nice looking weapons with really like clean glows. They're supposed to be as good as like ultimate weapons almost. But the thing is, Hildibrand is a bit of a joke, you know, like he's a joker. Guys, he's a little goofball. So like, I just wonder how the fuck he's gonna like have some story paired with Gerald, or Geralt, however he says, the bald guy who makes the weapons, you know, like I wonder what the fuck they're gonna do. I'm interested to see. I really am, actually. I just don't know how they're gonna accomplish it.
Quest-centric progression with updates throughout the expansion.
Geralt is a joke himself. Yeah, but like he's a bit of a hard ass, you know? He's kind of cool.
Controversial. This definitely caused quite a stir whenever I was streaming today. There's been a lot of discussion about it. I'm sure that there is a lot of
Wait, it's more Godbert and less Hildibrand? Wait, no, in that case, I'm fucking cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Godbert's a fucking badass and I want to see more of him. Oh, wait, in that case, fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Okay, that changes everything. I'm excited now. Yeah, I like Godbert a lot.
Going on about this, and I want to take a minute to sort of address some of that because it's normal, it's natural, I think, to be shocked, because in the beginning I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this has to be a joke. This has to be a meme. I can't believe this. But after letting it simmer a little bit and accepting that this Relic questline is gonna feel different, it's just gonna be different than previous expansion Relic questlines. Now I
think it's gonna be good.
I really don't know what to expect. I'm just gonna go through it with an open mind and try to enjoy something a little bit different this time, a little bit more out of the box.
I kind of think it's gonna be good now, actually.
I don't know what the quests are gonna
I'm excited.
involve. I don't know how comedic they're gonna be, and honestly, I'm down for whatever. There is actually right now on the general forums a huge thread that last time I checked it had like 18 pages on it.
Oh my god.
The letter ended not even that long ago.
25.
Hildibrand for Relic. Really? And there's a lot of people who are just like, there's a whole discourse surrounding this decision right now. But in some ways, I'm kind of glad that Square Enix decided to do something different.
It's unique.
Like maybe take a risk and do something refreshing that's not going to feel like every other Relic weapon questline that we've ever got.
I really like that. I really like that because I feel like a lot of game devs eventually they kind of like fall out of innovation and taking risks because they know what works for them and they don't want to ruin that streak, you know? So because they're like afraid of like failure, people not liking whatever the fuck. I don't think they should go the Blizzard route and just try to innovate too much to the point where like you're constantly taking fat L's because you're just dropping like bad content after bad content trying to be unique. But like Square Enix is pretty good at what they do for the most part. Like they have done a couple weird things recently. Like they kind of fucked up the housing and like, you know, they also had to delay the expansion. Granted, it was for the sake of the expansion, but being good, but incomplete. But they have messed up a couple times in recent times, but I kind of have faith in them. I think they're gonna do well with whatever unique and new content they have in mind. Yo, Tila, thanks for the prime. I really appreciate that. Hey, enjoy your badge and your emotes. Hey, Ambers, thanks for the follow. Thank you. But yeah, I also saw Variant Dungeons. It's supposed to be Criterion Dungeons, I think. Variant Dungeons is what it's called now. Ooh, it's in 2.5 or whatever patch that is, bro. That's so fucking long. Or no, it's 0.25. 0.25. My mistake. It's so far, man. I thought it was at 0.2.
It's going to feel like something totally new and different.
Damn it.
I think that could be healthy for the game for them to do that kind of thing more often. So I have an open mind about it, like I said. Right now, I generally feel like people are massively overreacting and they're making way too many assumptions, and they should probably just cool it and chill out and see what it's like when it's in the game. The new tribal quest will be coming in patch 6.25 as well, and that is going to be the Omicrons, not the Loporus, as many people were expecting. Yoshi did say that one of the Loporits went rogue on the Final Fantasy 14 Twitter account recently.
Yeah.
Away, as some of you may have seen.
Yeah.
My theory is that he saw FF14 Twitter and then went back to his people and said, you know, maybe we shouldn't be a beach drive.
Oh no, dude. Oh my god. Tweetyway got a taste of Twitter and they left after a day. And they never came back. Oh no, man. We're not that bad. We're not that bad, surely. Yo, Alfina. Or wait, is it Alfina or Alfina? I'm gonna go with Alfina. Yo, thanks for the prime and your emotes and your badge. Wait. It was between Amaranth or you? I think the choice is obvious. Oh my god. Wow, I'm honored. Thank you. Which part of FF14 Twitter though? Who fucking knows, man? Hopefully, you know, the more tame side. Blizzard both innovates too much and too little. They do their their big innovation for expansion release, then get too scared and pull back for the rest of the patches. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think they really have a grasp on how to handle their content anymore for their innovation. I think people are confused with the fact that Hildy might not even be involved with the Relic. It's more trying to involve and introduce Godbert. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to see. I think Godbert and Geralt would be an amazing duo. I'm actually quite excited to see what that is now. Like at first, I didn't really know too much about it, and I thought it was Hildibrand related, and I thought that was a bit bizarre. But if it's Godbert instead, I feel like that's perfectly fitting. I feel like it fits quite nice, actually. I do wonder if it's being quest centric means less content. Like or hate Bozja, Eureka, it did add quite a lot of instance content. I agree. No, I will agree that that Bozja and Eureka was good content in the sense it was like instance and unique and all that. It was very different from what we were used to. It was the first of its kind, you know. And I thought that was quite nice. Wait, actually. No, I think it wasn't actually the first of its kind. The first of its kind was fucking Diadem, and then that failed terribly. And then they came out with Eureka, which was like the successor, like the proper version, you know. And it was still a little fucky, but Bozja's like the polished version of all of that shit. And I think they did quite a good job at fixing it. It took them some time. It took them many years, but they got it. They finally got it, you know. So I would like to see a little more in the future. You know, I don't want to see it just disappear. And I do like how they continue with the super hard instant, or I don't know if you would consider it super hard. I think the difficulty mainly came from the mass amounts of people in one instance, and I'm referring to oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even remember what I was talking about, man. Oh my god. Fino, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Before I forget, Rash, thanks so much for the 7 months. I really appreciate that, man. Welcome back. Fino,
Lord
what the
mercy,
fuck?
I'm about to bust.
What the fuck? You're crazy, man. You shouldn't have. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what an absolute Chad, man. Dodged. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fino with the 10,000 bits too? Holy shit. Yo, thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, you really shouldn't have. Thank you. Gaga Google Gaga. Thank you, I really appreciate that. That's insane. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm stun locked. Fuck, what was I talking about, man? What was I talking about? Dude, Fina, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Dudes, enjoy your gifts. Enjoy your emotes and your badges. You're part of the squad now, huh? Okay. Anyway. Back on topic. Thank you. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah. Bozja is a really pretty version of Diadem, you know, and they even went and reworked Diadem, and now it's only for fucking gathering and shit. So that's cool. I think they're trying to be more innovative with their stuff, and honestly, like, we have seen some innovative content in recent times. Like, we have seen Ultimate. Granted, it came out back in like 2017, but like they have been getting better with it, you know. Like for example, the new Ultimate right now, DSR, is hands down the best Ultimate we've had ever. And like, we didn't necessarily have like a one Ultimate is way better than the other type of like progression with the releases. Like, I thought UCOB was great. Obviously UCOB is a little jank to some people because it's a very old fight. They have all the old mechanics from like fucking 2.x, you know. It was coils and all those bosses. So like, twisters were a little jank, towers are a little jank, knockback, the hatch, the Neuralinks, all that shit is a little jank, you know. But I mean, it is what it is, and I think it's endearing in its own way. And I fucking love UCOB. I love dragons. I think they're badass, and I love Bahamut. He's the big boy with a big ass chest. He doesn't skip chest day, you know what it is. Flare breath, all that nonsense. Terra flare. It's super cool. Uwu wasn't necessarily like super amazing, but what I liked about it. Okay, so here's my issue with Uwu. I loved that Uwu's entire shtick was like the puzzle aspect of it, right? Like, you had to figure out how to get beyond the Ultima phase, because Ultima would come and he would just kill everyone. You know? And it was like, fuck, how do we progress? And you had to learn how to wake up the primals. You had to make all three of them awoke, and then you would get a limit break, like a little limit break buff with each phase. And then Ultima would come. Yeah, he would. Ultima would what? Stop. But anyway. Yeah. Once you had all the limit breaks, then you got to do all the fancy stuff and actually progress through the fight. So I thought that was really cool, because like you had to. It was really interesting for blind progress, right? Because it was like it's like you hit a wall and it's like how the fuck do we progress? It's honestly really impressive how people like figure out some of these strats. Sometimes it's by mistake. Sometimes it's, you know, purely skill, like, oh, like they know exactly what to do to progress. But I love it when people find things out or discover things by mistake, like accidentally. That's super fun. Then T wasn't really like, oh, and T was another one, right? Like I think it was just a TPS that they were like the only ones who knew how to properly progress to the fight towards the end, and I think they also accidentally figured that one out. And they how early that they beat everyone. It was by a pretty long while, right? And okay, so I think I saw a clip recently of a Chinese group that's progressing, and they don't get the codex, the private server. Yeah, they or like what, they don't do the whole codex nonsense, and they they try to get through a perfect Alex with res cheese or something, and it's impossible. It's literally impossible, because with all the res cheese, you just cannot beat the enrage. You just die, right? But like, it was kind of cool to see like the different ways you can get through the fights, and the way that like they coded these bosses to work. They killed it like that without the codex. They actually got the kill. I thought it was impossible. What? Are you for real? Oh my god. Never mind, dude. What the fuck? I saw when they were progressing, I'm like, there's no way they get that kill. What the fuck? Are they on drugs? They actually got it? Are you kidding me? That's incredible, dude. Oh my god, Giga Chad's only impossible to scrubs like you. Fuck off, man. It looked impossible. Okay, to be fair, when they first hit the enrage, it looked like a pipe dream, man. Like the enrage was so bad. Like the boss had so much HP. And it looked awful. It looked awful. Okay, here we go. Epic of Alexander cleared without the codex. Let's see. I'm gonna skip towards the end. But basically, they're doing mechanics that normally you would really only be able to like properly do or handle with the codex, right? Like I haven't actually cleared T, and I don't really know how a lot of these mechanics work. But I think in the perfect Alexander phase, like trines or like all the clones, I think you're the way it's supposed to work is like you can see like into the future, right? And you can see where like the mechanics are gonna go off, and then you'll know where to go to avoid those when they actually do happen or some shit like that, right? If I'm not mistaken. Again, I haven't really finished this fight, so I don't know 100%, but I think that's kind of how it works. And without the codex, you can't see where the AoEs are gonna go, so they have to guess or something like that. But they just sack instead, I think. I'll just skip through it a little bit. But it's a little hard to understand when you don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. This is the only ultimate I haven't put a lot of time into. I want to see the end though. Oh, okay, here we go. It's right here. This is what I was talking about. Like you're supposed to know where all this shit's gonna go off, but they just don't, and they die. Yeah. Okay, but look, as you can see, this white mage right here, the scholar's dead with the res, right? And they all start dying here, but the scholar gets up and then healer limit breaks everyone and gets them all up. And they come back and start wailing on the boss. Oh, and they don't have weakness because it was heal OB3. Oh shit. Okay, hey, let me skip a little further. See what happens over here. Okay, shit starts going down right here. I think. Hold on. They're dead as fuck, man.
来来来来来来来来，哎，能打能打能打，
可以。
The panic.
我拉后面的，我拉红糖。小心。
How are they doing it, man? You can skip so much with res abusing. Yeah, it's actually honestly a little incredible and kind of silly that they're able to get away with this. I want to see the end. I want to see the enrage. Or like the kill, I guess.
我操，Go 11，
，Go Go
那
Go，
那把是18，
真能够，兄弟们真能够。
Dude, the boss is at fucking 10%, man.
干他干他干他干他干他干他，
哎，超过电5，别说血，
3，
They get it, bro. They get it. Oh my god.
哎，我操，
They actually get it. What the fuck?
好了，要你3个。
That's fucking incredible, man. I cannot believe they got away with that. What the fuck? That is nuts. That is nuts, man. I thought that was impossible. Oh my god. You can feel them pressing the buttons harder. Yeah, dude, that was nuts. Very fucking cool. Very
Somebody else
nicely
do it. We
done.
need some space. As for the devs' continuing endeavor to make the game more solo-friendly, there will be 5 new dungeons added to duty support with patch 6.2. That includes Snowcloak, the Keeper of the Lake, Psalm All, the Airy, and the Vault. And we actually saw a screenshot of some characters that could be involved in duty support. And also the Steps of Faith will be a solo quest battle. They also announced that Thorn March will be revamped because as the first 8-man trial in the story, it's a bit too difficult. He said a veteran might be disappointed
Thank
by
goodness.
the content now. So no need to instantly go try it out. Haha, wait for it to be in your let. So he basically said that the FF boomers are going to say it's too easy now. But
I mean, he knows us. He knows us very well, man. That's exactly how we are. They nerfed something. Oh, it was easier in 2014, man. Or I'm sorry, it was harder. It was harder. It was harder. It was way harder. But you get the idea. You get the idea, right? Like, there's always gonna be someone who's upset about a nerf, even if it doesn't fucking matter. It's King Moggle, bro. Like he's so annoying right now. Like I hate getting him. They've already like made changes. Congrats, I guess, man. But it was harder back then. Yeah, like they've already made changes to the fight to make it less annoying. I mean, they did to all of the old primals. Like they made it so they can't enrage, and like now they go invuln if you pass like a certain threshold. So they won't just instantly enrage and kill you for doing too much damage. So I think that was a step in the a very right direction. But yeah, he's just a bit weird, man, that boss. Like having to explain that to Sprouts. I've seen Sprouts call that fight really fucking stupid because they just don't like the way the mechanics work. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just an old fight. This is how they used to do it back in 2013, man. Like, take it or leave it, bro. You just gotta get through this once and call it a day, you know? So if even new players dislike the fight, I think it's probably time to change it, you know?
before we could get too upset about that, he announced a feature.
When are you and Lucy gonna get together for a collab or something? I don't know. I'd have to DM her or something. Maybe for like a podcast, that'd be cool. Congrats on beating Cape Westman. It was harder as an 8-man.
That should surely make
The best part's coming up?
everybody
Okay.
happy. FF
I'm so sorry to keep on pausing it, y'all.
included. That is the variant dungeons and Criterion dungeons. I am
Yes!
so
Yes!
hyped about this. I'm gonna set them together.
0.25! Man, I thought they said 0.2, man! 0.25, no! I want it now, man. I want it now. I want it yesterday. Come
I'm
on.
pumped about this. Okay, so variant dungeons. This is a level 90 casual play for 1 to 4 people.
Casual?
Match party, it's gonna be 4 people. It's a variable difficulty dungeons previously introduced as Criterion dungeons. This is variant dungeons we're talking about right now. No role restrictions, job changes are okay. Enemy strength determined by party size, route of progression branches based on player actions. So this is a story experience with branching pathways depending on the things that you do in there, the choices that you make. This first variant dungeon is the Sildin Subterrane.
Ooh.
And you will be exploring the depths alongside a certain someone. Now, of course, they didn't tell us who that would be, but they did say that there will be an NPC that will walk with you, and they do talk quite a bit.
It's me. It's me. And I keep on saying bro repeatedly. Yeah, dude, oh my god, I cannot wait, bro. It better not be easy. That's all I'm saying. It better actually be challenging, man. I want something hard and unique, you know. Take that as you will, but listen, it better be difficult and crazy fun. Oh my god, dude, I'm on too much hopium, dude. I just want it to be good, dude. I don't want it to be bad. I want something new, man. I want dungeons to actually be fun. I don't want dungeons to just be roulette food. You know, I want like a dungeon to kick my ass. Haru, just go into Mount Golg and do every single pack. I've done it a million times, man. It gets old. I want something new. I want something fresh. It's just expired.
Depending on the route progression, the story will be different. If you want to enjoy the whole story, you'll have to rerun the dungeon a couple of times. They showed us a screenshot of the Sildin Subterrane and said that there's a lot of great places inside for doing GPOs and taking screenshots. They will add more variant dungeons later.
I don't care about that. I want to fight shit.
Planned another 2 for Endwalker. Now, all that sounds well and good, but a lot of us had been really hoping for a difficult small group content, and it seems that our prayers have been answered. He announced another battle content mode for player content, high difficulty Criterion dungeons. The party composition for these will be fixed. You need to tank, a healer, and 2 DPS.
Yeah.
And there's 2 versions of Criterion dungeons. So in both, while they are visually similar to the variant dungeons, you're not going to have an NPC accompanying you, and the route is predetermined. The structure and enemy strength are going to be entirely different. Yoshpi did say that there were a lot of requests for this, especially from overseas. I think he's talking about us.
Yeah, that's me.
I know I definitely made my voice pretty loud about this. So in another Sildin Subterrane.
That's us, y'all.
Not the Savage version, just the plain ass version. ASS version.
Another Sildin Subterrane ass Savage. Oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. Oh my god.
The normal methods of resurrecting people will be prohibited, but each player is going to be granted a limited number of revival actions. There is a matching system. If you have a party of less than 4 people, you can match to go into ass together.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna wear out this joke before the Criterion dungeon.
Yeah, I've been seeing it all over Twitter, man.
Then all the enemies that you've already killed are not going to revive. However, in the Savage version, you need to pre-form a party of 4 people. There's no matching for this. You have to find your own group of people for this. All methods of resurrection are prohibited. There is no way to res.
What?
All defeated enemies will revive after your party wipes.
Oh my god, I talk too much shit, dude. I talk too much shit, and now we can't res. Oh no, I complained too much. I was like, man, I want something hard. These dungeons are too easy. And they brought it, man. Okay, here's a dungeon where you can't res. No, shut the fuck up. No, that's not what I meant, man. I still want to res. Fuck. Red Mage is worthless. Oh no.
And enemies become much stronger if not defeated within a certain time limit. This sounds well and truly difficult. I am so happy about it because one of my favorite pieces of content in this entire game is Valdesian Arsenal. And one of the things that made that content so fun and so engaging and so high stakes was the fact that the resurrection was limited. You had to be very careful, and there was a risk involved with resurrecting anyone at all.
You had to use sacrifice or anything. Hey, nice boobs. Thank you.
And so seeing some of that, or even a more extreme degree of that, with no resing allowed at all in the Savage version of these Criterion dungeons, is going to make them really fun and great. I'm very hyped.
Yes, dude.
I'm really happy about
it's gonna be great, man.
Criterion dungeons is that it seems like they've got something for everybody. Like you have the variant.
I want to see the rewards. I really want to know what the fuck the rewards are gonna be, man. They better be fucking awesome. I feel like this is gonna be really, really fun for maybe WoW players. Maybe. Does this sound similar to Mythic Plus? I think it's called Mythic Plus at all. Does it sound similar? I've never done Mythic Plus. but I've heard that they're just like harder dungeons or something like that, like challenging dungeons, but like with a time lock, like it has. Not really. How come? A little bit, but not really. So what exactly like makes Mythic Plus Mythic Plus? Because everyone's also always giving me like a very generic rundown of it, and it's always just it's just hard. It's harder dungeons, but with like a really short instance timeout or something like that, and it's really annoying. Mythic, you get res. Okay, that's true. But like I'm more so like talking like the difficulty department, right? Mythic Plus has more health, damage, and there are modifiers that augment the mobs in some way. Okay, so they're not entirely unique dungeons, but they're the same dungeons with enhanced mobs, like more strength. Think like if you've done Palace, you know, Gloom is it's basically the Gloom, right? Like the mobs take way less damage, they deal way more damage, and then I think you also get a debuff. Like it's basically hard mode. Yeah, okay, I see. Yo, Bree, thanks for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate that. Mythic Plus has a key system as well, where your key gets harder each time you clear until you fail. Oh, so that's the multiplier or the scaling that people are talking about? I see. So you need to keep running, and each time it gets harder each time. I see. How you been, my dude? Not been able to catch your streams in a while. Been on GMT time. Hope you're still toxic and causing white spots. You know it, man. I mean, I'm not toxic. Also, I saw your original message, man. Yeah, we got the new model, man. Looks good, doesn't it? There was one in BFA where mobs would drop a damaging puddle when they died. I think I've seen something like that in Final Fantasy at some point. Oh, there's mobs in Palace of the Dead that stun you AoE when they die. They die in one hit, but they stun you. So like you gotta kind of hit them from a distance. It's weird.
To dungeons, which is story, casual content, and don't get me wrong, like I love that as well. I'm looking forward to going through all the different branching pathways and like soaking up all the story that I can, and just having that chill like screenshot G-pose experience in there. And then also they have the, you know, extreme type difficulty of the dungeon and the savage type difficulty of the dungeon. I just cannot wait to get my hands on it.
Yeah, man, I'm with you there, sister. Shit.
You have to wait a little bit longer.
Oh, it's so far.
But I'm sure that it will be well worth the wait, or at least I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too, man.
And I'm glad to see it yet again. They listen to what
yes,
have demanded.
I'm so excited.
For Islands,
I cannot wait to stream that, man.
Information about it. Finally, they're not everything. I think we'll find out a lot more in the next live letter. But we did learn that everybody is going to get their own island, and
right on.
They did show us a screenshot. There was only one screenshot.
What the fuck is their problem, dude? Like, what is their problem? Oh my god! Do they think they're funny? Do they think they're funny? Like this is old, man. Just show it. Fuck. Unbelievable, man. Blue balled again. Tell me about it, dude. They're not funny. Stop. You think it's funny? No, this isn't funny, man.
Island Sanctuary. And it's certainly exciting to see that.
Japanese people like to pixelate things. I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh my god. Ew.
Perhaps a place to dock a ship. Perhaps somewhere that seamen could unload their cargo.
What did she just say? What the fuck did she just say? Hold on.
Ship. Perhaps somewhere that seamen could.
What is she talking about? Oh my god, she's been watching too much Lucy, man.
So it's casual solo gameplay where you can gather materials, care for creatures, build facilities, craft items, and more. Build facilities, obviously, hooked up a lot of ears, wondering, you know, what kind of facilities, what can that involve? But they did not talk about building any kind of buildings today in this live letter. I think we'll have to wait till the next live letter.
Okay.
That. But they did say that no experience as a crafter or gatherer is required. This is completely separate from that. You'll be gathering materials from nature. These materials are island specific and take up a separate inventory space. They'll not be cluttering your normal inventory.
Thank God. Thank fucking God. I don't have enough space as it is, man. Bless.
You'll be crafting tools from gathered materials. These tools will help you harvest new resources more effectively.
Yes.
You can grow crops. Planting and cultivating seeds that you find on the island is completely separate from the normal gardening system, from housing. And you can collect and care for various creatures. keeping an eye out for rare coloring and unique critters. So this makes me wonder, is this a way that we can hunt down rare minions and mounts? That would be awesome. I would love that.
Yeah.
Also, building the base of operations, customizing its appearance, and unlocking further tools for development. Again, very little info about what building will entail. And releasing the minions. Your favorite minions can wander freely within your base.
Oh my god, dude, it's like that one Sonic game. It's like Sonic Adventure Battle 2 or some shit. A Chow Island, I think. Chow Island, yeah. I remember. Oh my god, bro, I was a bad kid. I used to make the devil chows. And do y'all know how to make the devil chows? You have to like, oh my god, dude, you have to like throw them around and shit. It's not very nice. But listen, dude, I was like 7 years old. I didn't know any better. I was curious. I wanted to see what would happen. I chucked around the chow enough times, and then it turned into a demon, a devil. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Excuses, bro. I was curious. I wanted to see what would happen, man. What game? Sonic Adventure Battle 2, I think. It reported. Dude, I was a child, man. I was a child. I didn't know any better, man. Fuck, I was just pressing buttons. That's all I was doing. And I just saw it. And like, I just kept on doing it, and then it turned into a demon. Like, dude, stop capping. I mean, how are you supposed to figure it out? You know, someone's got to figure out that that's a mechanic. You know? Come on.
You can name the animals that you capture.
Did you make multiple demons? Yeah, I did.
Make handicrafts, apparently, collecting material to make handicrafts and export them. Try to align exports with market demand for the best possible results. Now, I heard that and I thought, oh my gosh, this is a way that we're going to get rich. We can put all this stuff on the market board and get rich. Well, I don't think so, because then it also says gameplay is not affected by other players' actions.
Damn.
Handicrafts will be sold for island-specific currency, not guild.
Damn, it's strictly single player. Okay.
This is not a profiteering scheme here. It's meant to be chill.
It's just for
in
fun.
every way. You can earn rewards exchanging that accumulated island currency for special items.
You can invite people over. Oh my god. Celeste didn't like that about the chows. Yeah, dude, I want to invite people over like Animal Crossing. Yeah. I'm gonna pimp mine out.
And also, the mount speed will be very fast, apparently. You're going to be able to
what the fuck? For fun?
Island at
That's
some
not
point in the
allowed.
future, and you're going to be zipping and zooming around pretty quickly with no ether currents that are required
Bless.
to do that. The Twitch chat was asking Yoship if he could get NPCs to wander around the island. And,
yeah?
I second that. I would really like Estinian to be wandering around my island. And he said, well, if players make a big enough fuss about it, then they'll probably do it. So make a fuss about it. That's what I'm saying. You can also socialize with friends on your island.
Expect some noise from Twitter.
Of friends and free company members, which is really
awesome.
awesome.
That's nice.
He said that it's not like Minecraft. It is FF14 after all.
Yeah.
The weather will change, of course, but it's going to be usually sunny. And I would already like to request that you let us control the weather on our island. Just not only for G-pose purposes, but also because I like it to rain all the time. I would prefer it if it's just always rainy. They also said that they're still testing.
I actually really dislike it when it rains in game because okay, like when it rains in Final Fantasy, it gets so fucking gloomy, right? I'm from South Florida. And Florida experiences this phenomena. It's called sun showers, and it basically rains when the sun's out, you know, and it looks really fucking nice. And I actually quite like it. A lot of people really dislike it, but I think it's nice. I think it's really nice. So I don't want it to fucking rain. Hurricanes? No, that's not what I was talking about. I mean, that also exists, but that's not the same. That's not supposed to be nice. I just like it when it's raining when the sun's out, man. That's all. That's all.
But that you should be able to put an orchestrion down in the base, though the further you get away from it, the more far away it will sound. I like where they're going with this. Like, why don't you try testing other furnitures and, I don't know, housing exteriors as while you're at it. Just go ahead. So that's all they had to share about Island Sanctuary today. For the rest of the info, we're gonna have to wait until the next live letter. I don't think it's exactly instance housing, but it seems like something sort of similar, something that is maybe a reimagination of your personal space as a player. Something
that's
you
cool.
can have a lot of fun in, and there's a lot more stuff to do even than in your house. So I'm looking forward to
That's despicable, man. They better not do this shit again. It's not funny. Stop that. Enough. Cease, man. Jeez. Dude, I feel like within the last like 3 expansions, the dev team have become progressively more fucking secretive with their shit, dude. They don't talk about anything anymore. They're just like, yeah, we're dropping this incredibly vague thing in like several patches. Look forward to it. Before they were like, yo, we're gonna drop this, you know, all of this, so look forward to it. But now they don't tell us, man. How are we supposed to get hype when we don't know what the fuck we're looking at? What is that? It's a bunch of fucking pixels.
Hearing what else they have to say, it just seems like they weren't ready to hit us with such a big load of info all at once.
Zepla!
In patch 6.2, the adventure plates and portraits
Behave.
will be released and the beta version will end. Yes, this current version of adventure plates has been beta. And bad news, all of your portraits will be deleted with the patch. Yes, they had to completely rebuild the portrait linking system because it was too confusing. They ended up with a lot of player characters just standing there with no expression.
Yeah.
They have adjusted it so that
Good,
your
good.
adventure plate will be edited within the adventure plate settings. The gear set list will be displayed in the portrait interface, allowing players to create a corresponding portrait for each gear set.
Perfect. That's actually great because no more dick sucking portraits. Yeah. Okay. So here, I actually know what they're talking about here. So what happened was, whenever you would like swap jobs or something, it would unlink your fucking portrait for some reason, and then you had to relink it. So I actually made a macro that automatically linked it with just one button press, and I put it on a keybind. So every time I would swap jobs in PvP, I would automatically link it right there. Boom, one button press, one keystroke. That's it. Strummer, concerned Strummer. Listen, I haven't used that portrait in a while. Okay, I haven't used it in a long time. I haven't used it in a while. You know who has been using it though? You know who fucking has been using it? Fucking Lucy, man. She used it as a thumbnail in one of her videos. What the fuck? Without my permission. I mean, I would have said yes anyway. Just look at this, dude. Fucking despicable. Like the fucking nerve that this woman has. And she got the based one too. She got the based one. This one is the one with the ass out, I think. Actually, no, it's not, because you can't really see it in the back. Damn, she got the basic one. This was the beta. I dropped the final product pretty soon, man. It wasn't even that long after. I dropped it like a way better one like 2 days later, where it had a little more going on, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah. She knows how to clickbait. She definitely knows how to clickbait. I'll give that to her. Jesus, man. Hey, dudes, if you want clickbait for your thumbnails, hit a brother up. That's all I'm saying. Don't see a problem here. Yep.
Way easier to deal with, so that your gear will be more predictable of like what's actually going to be in the portrait. The gear that you saved for that set should be pretty straightforward. Also, right now they said the portrait is only shown in Crystal and Conflict. In 6.2, they will add it to Mahjong as well. They're still working on it.
Who even plays that? Yes, in dungeons. Yes,
it will be coming later on.
Okay.
They're implementing new poses and animations like Limit Break too.
What?
Tombstones of Casualty will be.
Wait, dude, that's gonna be like ult. Okay, so like I usually see it in JRPGs. When a character uses some sort of ultimate, they have like a portrait that pops up on the side for a moment, and then they say like a phrase, and then they start fucking up the boss or whatever, right? That'd be sick with Limit Break. That would be so dope with Limit Break. Oh my god, imagine. And then you have your portrait right there. Oh my god, imagine if you have one of the sussy ones, dude. Oh no, dude. I'm about to bring it back, bro. They're gonna have to ban me, man. I gotta have some fun first.
Causality will be added. The new high item level crafted gear will be added, of course, as we always expect, with the new Savage Raid tier being added, and you will be able to request repairs from other players both in and outside the duty. So that means if you ask a user to repair your gear, then they the Grim Reaper.
Wait, what?
Updated the display.
Yeah, I heard about that, dude. We can repair. Oh, dude, I'm not sure if this is the Mandela effect, but I could have swore back in like 2.x we had like you could repair the same way someone else can meld for you. I could have swore like you could repair for someone in the past. I'm not sure if that was ever a thing. I might just be misremembering, but you could. Okay, yeah, I thought I remembered that, but like I just couldn't really like confirm it. Yeah, Okay, that's fucking. Why'd they ever remove that? How bizarre. Hey, but fuck it, it's back. Let's go.
Displays of actions in your action list so you can see the combos, which is going to be super helpful for new players.
Oh,
to
that's
more
cool.
Visually work out how their rotation all fits together, and you'll be able to see actions upgraded by level. Though, of course,
Man, it's crazy to see how far along they've come. Like, oh my gosh, like this is actually such this to like a newer player or just the average person. This probably doesn't really seem like that big a deal, right? But like, this is nice. I think this is great. How far they can come. No, yep, come. No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I'm just saying they've really come a long way, man. They've come a long ass. Oh fuck, dude. I can't even say that word anymore. You little bastards. Little fucking bastards. How do I level my crafters? Yo, Matt, you just gotta find a buddy who can craft you some leave kits and then you turn them in. Shut up, you little shits. Oh my god.
if you prefer the standard view, you can swap to that.
Shut up.
If you don't like the upgraded version, but it honestly looks so much better. I don't know why anyone would go back to the standard way. The glamour dresser capacity will be increased to 800. Yeah.
Yay.
And,
that's good.
when Yoshi announced that, he also said, but I know you guys, you're going to complain in 3 months that this isn't enough.
Can we have over 1,000 plates, Yoshi? Come on, 800 is simply not enough. It's simply not enough. Dude, it's going to happen. 800's big, though, dude. They're doubling it, man. I'm actually out of space. The reason I'm out of space, it's not like I use all those glamours in my dresser. It's because I need space in my inventory and armory chest. So I just dump all my shit in there that I don't really want to give up because I know in like 2 years, I'll just come up with an idea and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to use that glamour I farmed like 5 years ago. And then I'll go back and use it, right? But it'll take 5 years to actually get value out of that piece I farmed, you know? So it's just hoarder mentality, bro. Like, what can I say? But it's hard to get out of it, dude. I've been hoarding for like 9 years. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop, man. It's a problem.
But joke's on him because it only took about 3 seconds for people to complain it's not enough. We need way more than that.
I can't let it go, man.
Better thanks to the server team. And other miscellaneous updates. Rare materials will be added to ethereal reductions performed by miners, botanists, and fishers. These are materials not used in crafting battle-related items. And there will be adjustments to the order of certain return to Ivalice quests. And
do you have 10 retainers? I have 2. I have the base kit that they provide you. It's so small, man, and they're full. Oh, you know, I actually cleaned them out not so long ago.
In accordance with this quest, make and bacon bread and walk on by will become unavailable. In the next live letter, Yoshi said that he is going to be showing a lot of these things with in-game footage. So the next live letter is going to be a pretty big deal. We're going to see the trailer for patch 6.2. We are going to see probably a look inside the new Pandemonium raid. We're going to see the Island Sanctuary without a doubt. And we'll see the inside of the Criterion dungeons as well.
Yes!
And maybe even the inside of the first trial. Maybe even the first dungeon. There's actually a ton of content coming in this patch.
I'm so excited,
dude! A lot to be excited about already. There's a lot of good news today. And I'm feeling really happy about how the live letter went overall. There was a lot of trepidation and worry beforehand.
Hold on.
Trepidation.
Trepidation. A feeling of fear or agitation about something that may happen. Oh. You learn something new every day, y'all. I knew he was Googling.
Overall,
shut up.
That it's mostly really good news. So let me know what you're most excited about that's coming in patch 6.2 based on what we've heard today. For me, I think it's an even split between Island Sanctuary and the Savage Criterion Dungeon.
Yes!
Like,
Me
to
too!
me, that's one of the most exciting features that they have ever added to the game or talked about adding to the game. So I have a lot of, I have really high expectations for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
And, yeah, I just can't wait. I'm like waiting very impatiently for the patch to get here in late August. We don't have the exact day, but yeah, late August is when we can expect that patch. And Criterion Dungeons, though,
that's so far.
Thank you so much for watching.
It's so far, man. We're only in July. We're only in July, dude. It's late August. That's like 2 months. Oh, dude, I hate waiting. I hate being patient. I've waited long enough. I want it tomorrow.
If you found it informative, if you did, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon.
Just 60 more days.
You can also support
yeah.
this channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this video with your fellow Warriors of Light. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
No, I'm not gonna watch that, Lucy. Stop. Get out of my recommended. Why do you have so many videos of my recommended? Enough. Cease. Cease, Lucy. Stay out. Watch it. No. Okay. That was a good fucking watch, dude. That was a really good fucking watch. We have a lot of new fun stuff coming up very soon. Aglaya, please. You really want to do Aglaya, don't you? Watch it. No. I've already given her too much fucking ad revenue. Listen. I watch her on my main YouTube. This is my stream YouTube. I just haven't watched them on here, so they're getting recommended. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff. I'm so excited for the variants dungeons or whatever they're called. The Savage, the ass Savage. Yeah, I really want to do that. I want to do that. Island Sanctuary is gonna be cool and all, but dude, the dungeons are gonna be the highlight for me, man. Back on that ruby red BS, how we're proud of you. Look at how nice it looks, dude. Okay, so I accidentally dyed my chest piece red, and then I realized, holy fuck, dude, it dyes so well. So this whole set is now red. It used to be pure white. Now, yeah, I gave up the pure white for the ruby red. Look at how nice it looks. Yo, Medeller, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You safe, gamer. Didn't like the glamour set at first, but it's growing on me. It's nice, man. My hope is that not going to happen. Is that it's not going to happen? Is that my hope that's not going to happen? Is that this gear is tied to Criterion Savage? I think that would be kind of cool, honestly. When did you dye that? Yesterday. I think that'd be really cool, actually, if they did that. What's the helmet? Oh, this is the one from Stormblood. It's the Stormblood AF. And then the rest of the set is 9.0 7.0 AF, yeah. But I don't know. I've been on a bit of an artifact gear binge, bro. Like, I've been wearing a lot. 9.0 6.0 wait 6.0. Oh my dude, I'm 25, okay? Like, I've been counting these patches and expansions for too long, okay? Listen. Come on, bro. You gotta cut a brother some slack. It's hard to remember, bro. I've seen these patches come and go. Like, it's easy to forget. Come on. You know what the issue is? It's because everyone's talking about 7.0 and we're like 6.1 right now, dude. Stop talking about 7.0. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm so excited for 7.0. What's the new graphics? Talk about it when it drops, damn it. You're confusing me.